Speaking of which, is Jerry still doing this little side group thing that they said that they were doing or whatever?
What is that?
Remember, it's like, oh, he's part of some type of thing in cheering
the council. That's all bullshit.
The council,
he's always
the Knights of the Fellowship.
He's
of the
always
Rings.
had that, where he's had a bunch of guys that he would talk to, like Barry Switzer and a couple other guys around the league. Like he's always had that. Like, but he wanted to push this narrative that he's part of this new special thing. It's never been that. Like it's like I said, it's Jerry being Jerry.
And then we go out and do the same thing. Thank you guys for all the advice and everything. And I'm just going to go out here and make no moves.
I'm not going to call. I'm not going to pick up the phone and call Derrick Henry. I know we should. I appreciate the advice, but I'm not even going to waste my minutes. I don't have any 20 minutes anymore.
Exactly.
Jesus, it's
turn
like
around and we get to see Derrick Henry in week 3.
Yeah,
because we didn't get him.
It just seems like one of those horrible, tragic movies from the 80s when they don't have enough time to explain what happened to the person at the end, so they just do like a little text over the top of the person's face. It's like, and Derrick Henry looks up, the Cowboys never called me. Then all of a sudden, it just shows like a letter. He went on to win the Super Bowl with the Baltimore Ravens that year.
They must thought I was washed. They must thought I was washed.
Yeah.
God.
No, the problem is Jerry's being too damn cheap.
Yeah.
You want to pay the money.
That's all it is, but
didn't even try though.
Nope.
Yeah, I know. It's sad.
Didn't even know. Didn't even know what he was worth.
Nope.
Wow.
Yeah.
Still baffled.
Cowboys are all in. We'll see you guys next week.
All in. Yeah.
All in.
Yep.
Yep. Well, that's it, guys. Yeah. Trying to think if there's anything else.
No.
And I guess just
just waiting on.
Just waiting on
camp
news
here in a couple of months. Camp announcements here.
Well, there's some news between now and then. We'll address it anyways.
There's mandatory camps coming up soon, right? At the end of the month, mandatory OTAs.
Yeah, that's right. They just had rookie
it's like 3 days. Yeah.
It's still something though.
Yeah, it'll be something because CD won't be there. So.
Yeah, I don't see that happening either. Yeah,
he won't be there. Yeah.
God, as we just keep on just letting everybody else re-sign for money, and we just keep on letting that market value.
I know.
Jesus.
Yep.
That's what it's funny. John Machota said that other teams that use that 5th-year option to get ahead of contracts, Dallas waits and it ends up fucking them every single time. Dude, what are you doing?
Yep.
They're so obsessed with the 5th-year option. But has never worked out in their favor, ever. It never works out.
Normally, when a guy, I don't know, maybe it's just me. When a team gives a guy their 5th-year option, do they tend to sign that guy?
Usually,
they don't, do they? I thought they usually, the ones that I've seen with 5th-year options, normally they're gone.
I always feel like you pick up that option because he's a good player. You have plans for the future. You know what I mean? Dallas picks it up and is like,
but normally you pick up a 5th-year option on a guy that's maybe your wide receiver 2, that you got the feeling that he's going to be the wide receiver 1 eventually.
Yeah.
But if the guy's already starting, why are you putting a
bona fide star too?
Go ahead and sign him.
That's the thing. That's the thing.
You need him. That's why he's your number 1. Yeah. People I see with 5th-year options are usually guys that are the incumbent. Soon they're going to be taking over the role, so you go ahead and throw a 5th year so that guy can get another year development, and then you go from there. But 5th-year option on a guy that is already your starter,
and a top 5 of their position in the league. Come on, man. You let other guys get paid. Come on, man. You're screwing yourself.
You put a 5th-year option on a guy like Jalen Smith or something like that. That's what you put a 5th-year option on.
Yeah. Or a running back. You do that for a running back. You know what I mean? You don't do it for a star stud wide receiver and a defensive end.
Yeah.
God. and then wait and let other people get paid to drive that price up. That's just terrible business.
Yeah.
Amon-Ra, St. Brown, really? Come on, man. Yeah. Jeez. He's a good receiver, but and then you let AJ Brown get a new deal. Devontae Smith got a new deal. Dude, what? And CeeDee Lamb is better than all 3 of those guys. My God, what are you thinking,
How long
Jerry?
has Jamar Chase been in the league? He's about to do next soon.
Oh, Justin Jefferson is the next one to fall. All right, is it him or? Yeah,
Justin already signed, right? They already re-signed him?
No, I think that's the big one. I think that's what everyone's saying. Oh, CD's waiting to see what he gets. I think that's the one. Yeah,
Got you.
Because he's going to be the top. I mean, as much as I love CD, Justin Jefferson's the best wide receiver in the league. You know what I mean? So, but CD's right there. I mean, look at his numbers last year.
Yeah, he's there.
It's just like Jerry does things as backwards. These guys had career years like that. Second MVP. He's got an expiring contract. CeeDee Lamb. He finished like top 1 or 2 in every position on expiring contract. Like, what are you waiting for? My God.
Yeah. I don't get it.
I don't know what Dak. To me, with Dak, he was one regular season win, one regular season win away from probably being the MVP last year.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah.
And I just got to be thankful that we just don't have guys that are mouthing off in the media right now.
Oh, yeah.
Zeke, where he flew off and went to. Hopefully, you don't have nobody going to Cabo this summer.
Or getting arrested. God, like the Chiefs offseason right now is terrible. You know what I mean? Like just car crashes, and then the guy he punched somebody at the Dallas nightclub last week.
Yeah,
like, dude, the same guy. Like, you freaking idiot. What are you thinking?
It's crazy.
Spanish trouble.
It's hard for these guys, man, because they're all in. I mean, that's all.
I hope there was some good conversation at the rookie minicamp last week. Some guys said, don't get out there sexual assault nobody, no DUIs, no drugging, substance abuse stuff. I hope there was some good conversations for the rookies coming in. That stick, no domestic violence, all the good stuff. Get all the good stuff out there and let these guys know. Don't throw your career away. Speeding, driving excessively, reckless driving.
Call an Uber. Call a freaking Uber.
if you could just advertise to these players that by 30, you could have like a hell of a lot of fun still at 30 years old.
Exactly.
Out of the NFL with no responsibilities tied to the NFL. You'd have a shit ton of fun.
Or show them a list of players that didn't make it past 4 or 5 years in the league.
Yep.
Like, there's not guaranteed just because you were, hot in college, the hot thing in college. In the NFL, it'll eat you alive if you don't, it's different.